Do you know that marketing based on the fear of missing out drives 60% of all sales? But why is it so effective? FOMO, which stands for fear of missing out, takes advantage of a flaw in the way people usually think. Because of how our brains are made, we don't want to miss out on good chances, so we make the most of them. FOMO marketing is a type of trigger-based marketing that is used to promote businesses and products. You can use FOMO on regular days or special events to get more fans and make more money. Before we talk about how to deal with FOMO, let's look more closely at what it is. How does FOMO marketing work? FOMO marketing is a type of advertising that plays on the fact that people want to take every chance they can get. It is written in a way that makes people want to buy right away instead of later wishing they had. We're people who don't like to take risks, so it works. When we buy something, risk avoidance means that we don't want to spend our money on something that might not live up to our expectations. But when you don't take risks, you leave yourself open to regret in the future. Take the case of someone who wants to buy a watch and has an idea of what it should look like. If you see an ad on Facebook for a similar watch that is on sale, it will make you feel like you're missing out more. Even if you weren't that interested in buying it before, you'll have to think about it after seeing this commercial. FOMO marketing tries to make people feel exactly this kind of fear. Now that you know what FOMO marketing is, here are some ways you can use it to boost your sales. 8 clever ways to market to FOMO to increase sales. 1. Set a time limit. For FOMO marketing to work, there needs to be a deadline. We are always under pressure to do the right thing because we were taught to keep to deadlines when we were young. This is true as long as we still have time to decide what to buy. Because of this, we often buy things on the spur of the moment. Just remember that the deadline you set can't be changed. If you keep extending the promotion, your clients will get used to the fact that it will still be available after the end date. This is a great way for Amazon to market itself. They put up deals called Deal of the Day that are only good for 24 hours. To take advantage of the offer, you have to buy it during that time. 2. Use social evidence. Through social proof, FOMO can be made worse. You have to know when to use it to get the most out of it. The best time to use social proof is when a customer is about to make a purchase decision near the end of the purchase funnel. People may just want to know what other people think before they buy something. One great way to do this is to post and share customer testimonials on your social media pages. When people read good things about your brand from other customers, they are more likely to buy from you. Using social proof notification platforms like Trustpulse, you can also show who is buying from you right now. When people come to your website and see that you already have customers, they will want to buy from you too. CProd, for example, uses Trustpulse to make these pop-up ads on their website. To get more people to buy, they also say how long discount codes are good for. 3. Talk about famous or important people. Bringing on influencers or famous people can be a great way to get the word out about your company and its products. You could put their quotes about their products on your website as part of your FOMO marketing campaign. When you combine the two types of marketing, your sales can go up by a lot. Influencers will help people recognize your brand, bring you more visitors and leads, and you might be able to use what they say to boost sales. Instagram is the best place to market with influencers. Almost 79% of marketers thought it was their most important channel. Also, it doesn't have a lot of people who influence it. For a small amount of money, you can use this to sell your product to a large audience and make people feel like they're missing out. Make sure to put their messages where your potential customers can easily see them. Here are some ideas about unbounce. These kinds of passages can get their attention and give them FOMO. You can add these to your landing pages, product pages, etc. 4. Sell sets of products. Product bundles are used by many industries to sell more expensive products. When they buy something from you, you also give them other items for free. When bought together, they cost less. When people buy multiple items from a brand, they get a discount. Add a countdown clock to make this a FOMO, fear of missing out, marketing combination. Putting a deadline on these deals may make people more likely to buy them. Design Cuts uses this method. Their product bundles offer huge discounts, but each deal is only good for a short time. If you buy the bundle before the deadline, you can get the discount. If you don't, you'll have to pay the original price for the items. 5. Use FOMO in more than one way. A brand needs an omnichannel marketing strategy to reach all of the people it wants to. You can use the fact that people interact with brands on different social media platforms to your advantage. You can tell the people who follow a channel that you will only be posting content on other channels. They might decide to follow you or join other channels because they don't want to miss out. With this method, you can use the fear of missing out, FOMO, to grow your subscriber and follower bases on multiple channels. There are a lot of companies, like Amazon, that offer deals that can only be found in their apps. 6. Message improvement. With FOMO marketing, how you tell customers about your message is very important. Your words should convince the people you want to buy from you that they need to do so right away. So you need to send messages that make people feel like time is running out and that they might miss out on the deal. Using strong verbs in your messaging can make your prospects feel like they're missing out. You could say things like, "This chance won't come up again. You still have one last chance to buy. Time is very important. Only a few spots left." Your message needs to make people want to do something right away. Make them feel like they'll regret not taking action if they don't do it right away. The screenshot below from Expedia shows that there are only 5 rooms left in this hotel. People will have to book a room because of this. 7. Show that you want to win. We don't like missing out on great chances, but we also don't like the idea of someone taking advantage of us. You can use this tendency to compete to make your FOMO worse. One good way to do this is to show that other people are interested in the same products you are. On the one hand, it shows that a lot of people use the product and that it works well. On the other hand, you feel like you have to compete with a large crowd to get the goods. This can make you more likely to buy things on a whim. Booking.com, for example, uses this to tell people where its hotels are. Take note that they mentioned some of the most popular tourist spots. Because of this, there is no doubt that their clients will become more competitive. 8. Bring up missed opportunities. To make FOMO marketing even better, you should think about showing all the chances your clients missed. When they see how much they've lost because they were late or didn't call right away, they'll start to worry. This fear, which is just FOMO, may make them move quickly so they don't miss out on other opportunities. This alone can sometimes be enough to make someone snap. This way of doing things is also good for Booking.com. You Missed It is an example of how they have used FOMO to make money. Thoughts on the end. As we've already said, the whole point of FOMO marketing is to make people feel like they need to act quickly. Your marketing campaigns should make people feel like they are missing out by offering ongoing deals or using social proof.